What is going on, folks? It is All Gas TV today, and we're going to be talking some NASCAR stuff today's video. I have four things to... I should never try that again. I have four things, if you look on the right side of your screen here, what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about the Speed Week schedule. We're going to be talking about the Clash, which is on Sunday, some Daytona 500 info, and possible live stream here next couple Sundays here. So let's get into this video. So here we go. Oh, look at that, I'm smaller on the screen. So here we go. Here's the schedule kind of NASCAR put out here on their Twitter. This was from three days ago. And it pretty much breaks down the schedule of events. It starts tomorrow. Speed Week kicks off. We get the final practice tomorrow for the Clash. We get the first two practices for the Daytona 500. And then the ARCA races tomorrow. So, yeah, there's actually stuff going on. Then we get into Sunday with 11:10 Eastern Time. So it'll be about 11 o'clock my time. Daytona 500 qualifying is going to be happening. To set the front row. We'll be talking about that more in the Daytona 500 info here, which is third. And then we have the Advanced All Parts Clash at Daytona, which is at 2 o'clock my time. Later in the week, I mean, there might be some things going on during the week, NASCAR related. They didn't mention anything here, but let's take a look here. They're talking about Thursday. They got the Gander RV duels at Daytona 1 and 2. The first one starts at 6. The second one will start at 8 my time. A possible live stream for that as well. That could be in that possible live stream topic. We'll get to that there. Friday, we have the third and fourth practices at Daytona, and then we have the Next Era Energy 250 at Daytona, starting roughly 6:30 my time, 7:30 in Florida. Saturday, we have the final practice for the 500, and then we have the NASCAR Racing Experience 300, the Xfinity Series, taking action here on Saturday. And then Sunday, we have our Daytona 500. That's right, folks. We are less than a little bit... We're like a couple days... about 8 days away from the Daytona 500. Oh, it's the 8th today. 9 days away from the Daytona 500. So, yeah. This is all Speed Weeks. ARCA qualifies tonight. If you want to count that part of Speed Weeks, I mean, it is a racing deal that happens in NASCAR. They qualify tonight. They have their race tomorrow. So, yeah. Let's move on to, hopefully I have this set up right, to Clash. So let's close that out. Image 3 is the Clash. So the Clash is going to happen on Sunday. Here are the 20 drivers participating in it. These 20 drivers consist of pole sitters, past Daytona 500 winners. Actually, it's right here. I have it open on a separate link here. Right here. So you have your pole winners, which are 13 of those. Those 13 consist of Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Eric Jones, Kyle Larson, Joey Logano, Paul Menard, Daniel Suarez, and Martin Truex Jr. 2 of them are in because they are former Daytona 500 champions, which are Ryan Newman and Jerry McMurray. 2 of them are in because they are former Daytona 500 pole winners, which are Austin Dillon and Jimmy Johnson. And then 3 of them are in because they were 2018 playoff drivers. So, the Clash is going to be 75 laps with these 20 eligible drivers here. Here they are eligible. I don't think you can see my mouse on the screen. They are eligible. Numbers here. There's some changes here. We'll quickly glance over that here in just a second, talking about some of those changes here. And, yeah. It is a 75 lap race. A competition caution will come out at lap 25, and this will, again, if you go back to the Speed Week schedule, be after the pole position qualifying. So that's pretty much it for the Clash. I mean, there could be more here in just a second, but here is the look again. Here, some notable driver changes here. You can see Martin Truex Jr. is in the 19, Daniel Suarez is in the 41, Ryan Newman's in the 6, and we can talk about Jamie McMurray, but he's in like a 2 kind of race deal to end his career. He's in the 40. So that's going to be all the information I have on the Clash. Exciting. NASCAR is back. I'm getting more hyped up than I did last year for it because I just feel like I missed out on a lot last year. I'm not paying as much attention as I do. Alright, we're now on to some Daytona 500 info. So some things have been released for Daytona 500. This was posted by Bob Parkus. He has, this is as of the 6th of 2 days ago. Here currently are 42 drivers who are making an attempt at qualifying for the Daytona 500. We can go through and talk about some notable changes real quick for driver changes and whatnot. But here are the 42 drivers attempting to qualify for the 61st Daytona 500. Some other information released this week for the Daytona 500. There is the stage numbers have been released. So they released the stage numbers, the stage information. They saying stages will happen at lap 60 and lap 120, and then the end of the race. So 60 laps every stage will happen. I feel like it does bring a little bit of anticipation to the race and whatnot. But having 42 drivers, so many different drivers been announced that at one point I think there was a possibility of 44, but car 2 had to back out, 97 had to back out because they were taking. It took a little bit longer for them to come up with sponsorship and whatnot to get the funding for the race. They say it's just not real possible to race the Daytona 500. So Tanner Berryhill, which is classified as a rookie contender for this year's season, will not be in the Daytona 500. Which, you know, be interesting, have 44 cars attempting for it. Also, another thing is the 51 car hasn't announced who is racing in that car. And I'm still confused. Is there a difference between the rare wear racings? I mean, is Petty Ware different than Rick Ware? I'm just noticing this out. So let's go ahead and take a look at some quick notable changes. We already addressed this one. We already addressed Ryan Newman. Don't move that. We already addressed Ryan Newman being in the 6 car. Daniel Hemrick is going to be in the 8 car, which is replacing the 31 car, but the 31 car is going to be in the race. You already probably read that. What's other information here? Ross Chastain still in the 15 car. If you haven't heard during the offseason, everything and what down there. We talked about Martin Truex being in the 19. Casey Mears is going to have, I think, a one-off race in the 27. No sponsorship yet. This is from Germain Racing. I believe it's a one-off race right now. There's no other information being given out. Richard Childress Racing has announced that Tyler Reddick is going to be racing the 31 car for the Daytona 500. It looks like Simbacourt is a sponsor. Yes, Simbacourt's a sponsor for it, so yeah, that's going to be interesting. Corey LaJoie takes over in the 32 car because DeBenedetto left. Matt Tiff's in the 36 car. He's coming up from RCR from a year ago. We talked about Jimmy McMurray. He's in the one-off race situation. Ryan Preece takes over in the 47 car as Allmendinger pretty much, I don't know if you want to say it was a, hey, we're going a different direction, or hey, I'm stepping away from racing to pursue this. I don't know what you want to call it. So, what other information here? We talked about Jimmy McMurray. Did we talk about Daniel Suarez being in the 41 car? Jimmy Johnson has a new crew chief and sponsor. Kevin Mendering is coming over from the 24 car, which was William Byron's crew chief a year ago. This year it's going to be Chad Knaus. Hopefully they can click. Hopefully you can get the 24 car back to victory lane. It's been a few years. I think the longest it's been for a while. So, you know. Where were we? To be announced is driving the number 51 car for Pettyware Racing. It's still to be announced. They haven't announced a driver yet. I think they're still trying to find a driver for that car. It's still on the entry list. They have 2 days to find a driver. This again has been last updated on the 6th. They could have had a driver found already for the car. Quick note. So crew chief on Bubba Wallace's machine was announced the other day. Same thing with the sponsorship for Bubba. And it was also announced who was going to be sponsoring for this race. BJ McLeod's going to be in the 52 car for Rick Ware. Rick Ware has 2 cars this year running full time. The 51 I think is going to rotate. I'm not 100% sure how they're doing things there. Brandon Gaughan I think is running a one-off race in the Beard Motorsports car, the 62 car. Joey Gase is going to be in the 66. Ryan Truex, I don't know if it's going to be a one-off race or it's going to be multiple races for Tommy Baltimore Racing. But he's going to be in the 71 car. Alex Bowman is still in the 88. And Matt DiBenedetto is going to be driving the number 95 Pro Core Toyota, which is affiliated with Joe Gibbs Racing. And it says here the Gaunt brothers are driving 18 Toyota. I don't know how it's possible. So, yeah, that's all the 500 information I have right now. It's on Fox. I don't know if any other information that has been given out yet. Now onto the 4th and final topic, possible live streams I could be having here in the next couple of days during the week and whatnot. I do have work I have to do. I don't work Sunday, so the possible live stream is because I don't know how I feel quite yet about doing this live stream, but I'm thinking about doing a live stream for the Clash, for the Duels, and for the 500. Those 3 events. It's gonna be pretty much situation where I'm going to have my chat open. I'm going to have the race on somewhere. We're going to be talking about it. I'm going to be updating it every 5 laps because this is what I think I'm planning on doing. So here's what I got planned going. So we're going to obviously have my camera here. The information is going to be here. Of course, I have this recording right now on my TV. This is on my TV, by the way. Where's the Vizio logo? Right there on my TV. So this is the TV I'm going to be watching the race on and whatnot. Gotta fix the camera. So that's the TV I'm going to have the race on. I fucked up the camera. How the fuck did I do that? I just fucked up the camera. It was sitting perfectly fine. There we go. That's a little bit better. So that's there. We're gonna be counting down the laps. So updating the laps like every 5 laps. So now I know it's 75 laps. Say 75. Say they just completed lap 5 and whatnot. So that'll be in the bottom corner there. And then we'll obviously edit the drivers. Also. So, instead of add driver here, let's say it's Brad K in first. My down button's not working. It's pissing me off. Maybe it is Martin Truex Jr. in second, and maybe Jimmy. Oh, hang on, I didn't go as planned. Johnson in third. So it'd be like an update every 5 laps type of thing so I can continue to watch the race and whatnot. I don't know how well it's going to be updated by me, but that's kind of my tentative plan right now for this event and every event during Speed Week that I can do. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video here. Hang on, wrong screen. We did talk about all of our 4 things here. Keep an eye out for any other videos. I'm possibly going to be doing, if I don't do a live stream, I do a live stream. There's still gonna be. I'm planning on doing like a post-race reaction and whatnot for most every race. If I don't watch the race, that'll be the only time you won't see like a post-race reaction and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. New camera angle, that's gonna last as long as I'm at home. That's how that camera is gonna be. I just decided that today, and so I didn't like what was behind me. So yeah. Also, I can actually see when someone comes behind me. So that's gonna be it for me today. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down in the comment section who do you think is gonna win the Advanced Auto Parts 500 Advanced Auto Parts Clash at Daytona. That's it for me. Subscribe. I'll see you guys either here in a couple of days. Well, we'll see you guys in a couple of days. So, peace out.